Do you want to live a longer life or a more fulfilling life? Let me share with you my quick story with my 5 years old son, Robert. A couple years ago, I found something really unusual when trying to do my usual work, putting him to sleep in the evening. I found he was crying emotionally with tears in both of his eyes under his pillow. I asked his older brother, Hubert, of 7 years old. I said, Hubert, what did you do to him? Hubert said, No, I didn't do anything for real. He said, he decided not to die in 100 years. I was so shocked because I knew that they pushed me to talk about the subject I was not quite comfortable with. I asked Robert, Son, why are you crying? He said, with tears in both his eyes, I decided not to die in 100 years. I continued, why? He said, who gonna remove the dirt from both of my eyes when they put me in the ground? I tried so hard to explain and comfort him again and again, but only to face question after another question. The question like, will I become a baby again? It sounds funny, but it is a true story. I told him that, son, what counts most is not how long you live, but how well you live your life. My friends, all great individuals like Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, or Martin Luther King live their lives really well, no matter how long they live. Actually, Martin Luther King was assassinated at the age of 39 years old, but 50 years later, he still has a great impact on millions of people on the earth. In fact, people in almost every corner of the globe still remember his I Have a Dream speech. And so many people are following his path, devoting their whole lives for social change. My question to you is, what sets Dr. King apart from all of us? To me, it's come down to two words, that is life purpose, or the reason why we were born to the earth. His main purpose was building America with social and racial justice. If you believe in goal setting, it makes you successful, but purpose makes you great. The bigger the purpose you have, the greater you become, the more significant you accomplish. Actually, Dr. King's assassination was not an accident. He had realized the danger so long before, because he had received hundreds of letters and phone calls threatening to kill him. Nevertheless, he had not been able to change the course of his life because of one thing, that is his greater purpose in life. 10 years ago, I relocated from Cambodia to Chicago. It was a really desperate beginning. I could not find a job to provide for my family. At one point, an interviewer refused to interview me on a job schedule interview because of my appearance and my deep accent. For the first few years, I always dreamed about moving back to Cambodia. However, my persistence to stay longer in a darker night has prompted me to see a brighter star. That is my main purpose. My main purpose is building future leaders now. It has been a beautiful journey so far. It's just like finding my first love. In fact, I have been able to overcome a lot of noise during this unprecedented crisis in our lifetime. Now, it doesn't matter whether I live here or I live in Cambodia because I always can see the brighter star. My friends, at the point, I believe that you all at least agree with me partially that main purpose is extremely important to all of us, including Martin Luther King. I also believe that most of you also have your own life purpose. If that is the case, I really congratulate you. Otherwise, I also congratulate you because you always can find your main purpose. The best way to find your main purpose is to create it. My friends, I don't know what situation you are in right now. No matter what situation you are in, please remember, the bigger the purpose you have, the greater you become, the more significant you accomplish. What is your main purpose in life? Mark Twain said famously that the two most important days in your lives are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Please don't forget, what counts most is not how long you live, but how well you live your life. Thank you.